Are you enjoying that once a desire is hatched within you, manifestation can occur? Are you enjoying understanding that the hatching of the desire comes first and the manifestation comes once you line up with it? So are you enjoying understanding that there is a logical gap between wanting something and figuring out how to be a vibrational match to it? And therefore, there's a logical gap between wanting something and receiving it in its full, glorious, manifested form. Yes? Do you like realizing that you can be happy about the idea even before it manifests? That's the trick, isn't it? If your unfulfilled desires are still sweetly calling you, then you're fast on their trail. But if your not yet manifested desires are disappointing you, or if you're feeling out of control, or unfulfilled, or unworthy, or just dissatisfied because you want something that has not happened, if you're jealous because somebody else has it and you don't, or if you're mad at yourself because you've wanted it for so long and you haven't figured out how to pull it off, in your irritation at your unfulfilled desires, you slow them down. Now, you don't prevent them, because when you croak, you'll have all of them. But you won't have them in the manifested form when you croak. You'll have them in the vibrational thought form. And what we're wanting you to understand is the vibrational thought form has the potential of giving you every bit as much satisfaction as the fully manifested form. And when you get that, and you care so much about how you feel that you contour your thoughts to make yourself feel good, then they have to come. But the best part is you felt good all the time they weren't there on the way to becoming. We say to our physical friends, just hold the vision of what you want so much that it thrills you. Even conjure a vision that gives you a feeling of excitement so that you are milking the benefit from it long before the manifestation comes. And our friends will say, and so it hasn't come yet, right? And we say, no, it hasn't come yet, but you feel glorious. And they say, yeah, but when's it going to come? And we say, soon, when you feel really good. And they say, yeah, but so all I get in the meantime is feeling good? And we say, yes, you get to feel good in the interim. And they say, well, I don't see the point in that. I don't see the point in being happy about something before it gets there. And we say, then you're holding things in abeyance, aren't you? You're holding things unnecessarily apart, because it is alignment to desire that brings the manifestation of it. You see, you're multifaceted beings, but there are only really two aspects of you that we want to bring your attention to, and that's the non-physical part of you and the physical part of you. And often, in your physical form, you think that you are only the physical part of you, that you left the non-physical part behind when you became physical. In other words, it's dead or alive. It's non-physical or physical. But most humans don't really get it, that you are non-physical energy focused in this physical body, and that some of the energy that is you is both non-physically focused and physically focused. And the non-physical part of you stays always riding the edge of creation. In other words, the non-physical part of you holds itself never-endingly in that vibrational awareness of worthiness, of blessedness, of all things are possibleness. In other words, that non-physical part of you knows who you really are and never blinks for a moment from that knowing. While the physical part of you is out here banging around, knowing what you don't want, knowing what you do want, and that's not a bad thing. That's the way you intended it to be. You knew that you were the leading edge, pioneer, so to speak, of this consciousness that is always in a state of becoming. So you said, I'll go forth into this physical body and I will explore, and automatically, out of knowing what I don't want, I will know more clearly what I do want. And you said that whether you were a genius human or one of your magnificent beasts or a one-cell organism. In other words, all consciousness understands that it has at its basis a non-physical source or soul or spirit or inner being or whatever you're wanting to call it that is actively alive and present while you are focused.